Hey guys, it's Roscoe and welcome to the Space Couch, which is on location in Sunderland. So technically it's a space dining table. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was Orion and my favourite topic of gumdrop capsules. Now, as you know, Orion launched the other day, launched eventually after that one day delay, orbited the Earth, boosted up to the higher orbit, 3,600 miles up there, and then it came back down, plunged through the atmosphere and landed without incident. Have to say, I was kind of half expecting that heat shield might fail, as it didn't seem that certain about it, but it's good to see that it all went without a hitch. But here's the problem though, they launched that now, and they're saying it's going to take people to Mars in 20 years' time. I mean, really, what is the point? The next flight isn't for another 4 years, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be manned. And then there's talk of the asteroid mission in 10 years. I really don't think any of these are going to happen. So anyway, I thought we'd take a little time out just to have a look at some of the other gumdrop capsules that are around there. So obviously there's Apollo and Gemini and Mercury, and I've posted pics of all of these on Twitter for you to have a look at and compare them. The modern capsules though, let's see. So there's Orion, just launched, the Boeing CST-100, it's not even built yet, they've just got an engineering mock-up. And of course the Dragon, and we've got two Dragons, the V1 cargo and the V2 passenger. I think Orion and the Boeing, they're going to be a money pit, just like the SLS, you know. It's, you know what they're like, government contractors. SpaceX, not so much of the government contracting, so it's able to actually do things a bit cheaper. When you look at the Dragons, you can see the Dragon V2 is clearly an upgrade over the first version. And yeah, I know one is passenger and one is cargo, but when you look at, say, the CST-100 and the Orion, they're not that much different, really, from the ones that went before. So I'd like to say to Boeing and Lockheed, well done for recreating 50-year-old tech and not upgrading it significantly. I posted a picture on Twitter of the difference between the Orion and the Dragon consoles inside the capsule. You know, take a look at that and you tell me which one's innovative. One of them's got 60 buttons, looks like the cockpit of one of Lockheed's old TriStars that went out of production in the 1980s. And look at the one for the Dragon V2. It looks like a proper spaceship console. In fact, it actually borrows a lot from Star Trek. When you look at it, you know, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And so these gumdrop capsules, what are they meant for? Orion's supposedly going to take us to Mars, but like I say, I doubt that will ever happen. I'm not even sure it will ever fly again, to be honest. The CST-100, what's that meant to do? Obviously, that's part of the CC Dev program to privatise launching the astronauts to the space station without relying on the Russians. I mentioned that previously. So it might end up doing that, possibly going to, say, some of the other habitats that might be up there in due course. Lunar orbit stuff as well. I'm sure it'll be able to get certified for that. Dragon, that'll get certified for all of that, and obviously the Dragon, might be version 3, 4 or 5 by then, is going to go to Mars. I don't see the CST-100 ever going to Mars. Might not even really get out of Earth's gravity well, to be honest, isn't it? It's just meh. I have to say, gumdrop capsules, with the exception of the Dragon, I just don't find them all that exciting. It's just we're stuck at this level of technology. Anyway, I was watching the launch event for the Dragon V2 when it was all unveiled, and in the Q&A session afterwards with Elon Musk, he was asked, they're going to be phasing out Dragon V1 in favour of Dragon V2, and he was saying, yeah, eventually we'll be phasing out. But then I had a thought, you know, you're still going to need a cargo capsule as well as a passenger one. You know, so is there going to be like a cargo V2, a V3, or even a 4? I mean, unless you're planning on handing over all that cargo delivery business to the ISS and whatever habitats else are out there, to people like, say, Orbital or ATK, you know, you're going to have to upgrade the cargo capsule as well. So that's gumdrop capsules. Like I said, I think the Dragon's really the only one that's innovative. The others, they're just treading water design-wise, you know, and it's a real shame. It's great to build more spaceships, and as you know, I'm always happy to see more spaceships, even gumdrop capsules. But can we please be a bit more adventurous, you know? I mean, Boeing and Lockheed, they built the original the original Mercury, Apollo and Gemini capsules, and it looks like they've just dusted off their original plans, to be honest. You can really see the difference between the Dragon V1 and V2. It is a huge jump forward, you know. And if you wanted Boeing or Lockheed to build something different, just think how much that would cost, and albeit taxpayer expenses. And the Orion flying to Mars in 20 years' time, what do you think the Dragon's going to look like in 20 years' time? It probably already will have been to Mars. That's my personal view. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video, me ranting about gumdrop capsules. Feel free to leave comments, likes, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.